I started free mostly as a hobby, maybe around 2008. I was working in a web design studio because my first job is being a web designer. And so in a project for a company, we need to add some 3D inside the website to create some animation. And I was the most kind of geek, so I was the one who was chosen to create the project, so that was my first introduction on 3D. And after that, I spent most of my time to work as a web designer, but I always stick to 3D as a hobby, and so at the end I became a 3D artist. But it was not really something I wanted to do at the beginning. 3D requires to be mostly technical and also to create some mind. So I mean that when you are a student, you get some free time, and most of the time I would suggest to work hard on the computer, but also to go outside and to check what's going on in art in general, in museum and things like that, so that you can be more creative and then focus on the technique on the computer. But the most important thing, I mean, is to get out of the office and out of the computer, so that you can try to find some new way to create some images, and it's not always linked to the way that you are going to use the render engine and things like this. And most of the job is just being kind of artist and kind of creative, and you don't need a computer to do that. So I would suggest to a student to get lots more free time off the computer. I think that for a student, the good thing is to be as generalistic as possible, so that you can learn a lot of technique on your computer and a lot of art culture and things like this. And so if you can switch to photography and things like this, it can be just more that you learn, and you will be able to translate this after in your job.